Thank you. Thanks so much. My name's George. Last time I was reviewed, I was told I had a beta male persona, which I'm okay with. I just didn't think it was relevant to the Airbnb experience. I feel I should address the outfit straight away. It's knitwear, but it's got pizzazz. Kind of like a 1940s evacuee child. Who's got something to tell his parents before he leaves. They say your clothes should say something about you. I don't think this says that I'm a tank or a top. I am gay. Sorry, ladies. And Jesus, he was gutted when he found out. I'm gay. I realise I've got a type now as well. My type is waiters. Just all waiters. They always hire like really attractive people, you know. And I think I kind of look at waiters the way dogs look at their owners, you know. Like, you're where food magically comes from. And I want you to put me on a leash. Hope my parents are here. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of tricky being gay at school. I don't know if people can relate to this. Like, I always felt people saying, like, oh, why aren't you dating any of the girls here? Like, why don't you have a girlfriend? And I'd always have to respond with something like evasive but diplomatic at the same time, you know? Like, well, the girls here, they just lack that je ne sais quoi. It's French for a penis. Stupid joke, did it in the final. So, I don't mind being gay now. Like, I don't think I could be straight, you know? Like, I don't understand how straight people do online shopping. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, for me, I see a guy in a shirt, I'm like, oh, he looks hot, you know? I want to look like that. Add to basket. With straight people, it's more like, oh, he looks hot. I'm not gay! It's the shirt. Just take the shirt off. I mean, leave it on. Linda, I'm panicking. It's tough. Use discount code NOHOMO at checkout to save your marriage. Right, we're having fun. I'm a fun guy. That's why I've started saying, shit's about to go down. And then flushing. So you can do that. I had a phone call from one person. They do that too. I had a phone call from my grandma recently. She called to complain that these teenagers have been smoking weed outside her house. And she went to me, George! Not what she sounds like. And she goes, George, they go against everything I stand for. And I was like, Grandma, that's not true. Because, like, stoners, they love putting things in little tins. That's your favourite thing. You think about stoners, right? It's like woolly hats, baking brownies, daytime TV. Like, Grandma, these are your people. Not to mention, like, if you've ever had a conversation with a stoner, you'll realise it is exactly the same as talking to your grandma. You know what it is? Like, the first minute, you're like, oh, they're so profound. They're so wise. And like 5 minutes go by, you're like, what are you talking about? Had a big week. I met a dog in a pub. It's the best, right? And this dog, right, on his leash, it said nervous, which, no offense, is a bad name for a dog. But the owner explained, right, he was nervous because he had a bad experience with some men, so he doesn't really trust men anymore. So he said, it's really nice that you're getting on with him and you're stroking him, and So that is really nice. So that's really heartwarming. But then I thought, does this dog not think I'm a real man? Suddenly suspicious, looking at the owner like, he doesn't have an Airbnb account, does he? Looking at me like I got a tiny je ne sais quoi over here. Penis for the, yeah. I'm gonna do my favorite joke now. I'll tell you a bit about my family. My auntie Jean is a lesbian. She's very, she's very sporty as well. She's always doing like half marathons and marathons. So we call her the gay Jean that runs in the family. I can go home happy now, to be honest. I'll leave you with this. This is a story of the best comeback I've ever heard to a homophobic insult. I went on a date with a guy in Queensway, which is like around kind of Hyde Park area. And he was a really flamboyant guy, very like comfortable in his own skin. I really loved that about him. We're walking along and these two guys stand out in front of us. And one of them goes, "Why are there so many gays around here?" Which is not the joke. Is that the guy? That was a good line by me. I did say that. This happened. These two guys are, he says, why are there so many gays around here? And the thing is, I'm not good on the spot. I have to write my jokes down. I sort of froze up a bit. But the guy was weird, without skipping a beat, just goes, "Well, because you're in fabulous Queensway." Now get out of this fabulous Queensway. And walks through them. So it was wonderful. And I said to him after, I was like, how did you do that? And he was like, "Well, people have been rude to me my whole life." And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry people have been rude to you just because you're gay." And he said, "Oh no, not because I'm gay, because I'm a waiter." We're getting married. All right. Okay, guys, you've been great. Cheers. See you later.